Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about Barcelona's center back situation because we have been linked with 3 different players, and also we're going to be talking about the problem that Barcelona is having with Gerard Pique. But the first player that we are going to be talking about within today's video, it is going to be Kounde. Kounde has been linked with Barcelona as of late, and it does say here, according to Gabriel Sanz, Kounde is Barcelona's preferred signing as the center back, but his price is very high. Koulibaly is very liked too, but the same issue does occur, which is again the price. Although his value is less, in England it is suggested Laporte is being followed by Barcelona, who are looking for a center back. And so we look at this report here and we can see that yes, we are linked with 3 different center backs, and that does regard Kounde, Koulibaly, and Laporte, right? Individually, these 3 players are good enough. They're very high level, but when it comes to who is the best profile that can fit this Barcelona squad, it is Kounde, and that is because of 2 different reasons. Point number 1, the experience. Kounde has the experience on knowing what it's like to play within La Liga. He knows exactly what is required physically and mentally. He is very well aware on how these teams within La Liga do play, and that is going to be a huge plus for a team like Barcelona. And then moving on to point number 2, technically he is very good on the ball. If you compare Kounde to all these other center backs that we are linked with, and even with Ronald Araujo, Kounde is the superior one. He's a great passer. He's very comfortable when he does have possession. He loves having the ball like 100% of the time. Of course, Araujo is also someone that is improving on the ball, but he is not someone that really does enjoy to be on the ball. He is a defender that does like to defend, which is okay, right? When it comes to a center back, if you as a center back do not like to have the ball like a lot, that is completely fine. We have seen many center backs out there and in the past few years that have not been so great technically, but has been considered as one of the best center backs of all time. But Xavi does know this. Xavi knows that Araujo does need a center back who is very good on the ball, and we look at these 3 players and we compare them between Kounde, Koulibaly, and Araujo. You can see that Kounde is superior when it comes to passes per 90, and he is also superior in terms of forward passes per 90 minutes, much more superior than someone like Araujo and superior than Koulibaly. And this is why I'm going to continue to say this. I have always said that I would love to see a center back pairing of Kounde and Araujo, because that will be a defensive line that can bring so much to this Barcelona squad. They will be very great in terms of defending, and also you get the best of both worlds. It's like an upgrade of whatever Eric Garcia is under Xavi Hernandez. My only concern though when it comes to Kounde, it is going to be his attitude, right? That is the only concern I do have, because every time a certain team does have like certain tensions with Sevilla and you see that the game is getting a little physical, you see a lot of fouls, Kounde usually ends up being the one in the middle of this whole thing, and he does get the most yellow cards and the most red cards. If you compare Kounde, Koulibaly, and Araujo in the past year, right, within exactly 365 days, Kounde does have the most red cards. And so we can see here that this is a center back that does have much more aggressive issues than the other center backs. And the fact that this player here sometimes shows that he cannot necessarily control his attitude, that is something that Barcelona cannot afford, because if we come in with just 10 men and Kounde ends up leaving for whatever reason, that is going to greatly hurt Barcelona. And so here is going to be my final conclusion. Chelsea is the leaders when it comes to signing this great center back. They are going to be pursuing extremely hard for Kounde, but Barcelona in the end should also try and achieve this signing. If Sevilla do ask for around 55 to 60 million euros, I think that is completely worth it. Like, if you ask me, should we spend 55 to 60 million euros on a winger or a striker, I would say heck no. Barcelona needs to save their money and reinforce other areas. Now, if you were to ask me, should we spend 55 to 60 million euros for a center back or a left back or a right back, I would say yes, because we need to reinforce our defensive line overall. It is much needed, and Xavi Hernandez again does know this, which is why he does prefer Kounde as a signing that Barcelona should be pursuing. But now let's move on towards the next topic of today, and let's talk about Gerard Pique, because again, there has been some controversy surrounding his name, and I'm going to be explaining why I am saying this, because there has been reports about Barcelona needing to pay around 40 million euros only to Gerard Pique because of his salary, and it does have to be done according to the current agreement within these next 2 years. And the only reason why it does seem very heavy in terms of payments, it is because his salary has already been pushed back. In the past 2 years, his salary was being deferred, and the majority of his income that was supposed to be paid in the last 2 years has been pushed back to the next 2 years. And so many people in the media, and especially coming from the Barcelona fan base, everybody is saying, okay, I hope that Gerard Pique retires and in some way they can just terminate Pique's contract and never pay the 40 million euros, and just a bunch of this nonsense, right? And this is the reason why I don't want to make this video and talk about Pique, because again, like, these this fan base, right? These Barcelona fans have been also saying that, look at what Pique did say 2 years ago after the match against Bayern Munich. He was saying that he will be the first to leave, that we need new blood. Why is he not living up to his word? And so again, here's the thing, right? We already know, and it is very clear, that Pique, as of today, has no intentions of retiring. And this is according to Gabriel Sanz. He has also said that his contract is until 2024 and he plans to fulfill it. He has also explained that Pique is very motivated for next season. He's convinced all of his physical problems that caused him to miss games this season are behind him. And the reason why I am bringing this up is because of this. If Pique is motivated, my friends, if he is someone that wants to inspire to be one of the best center backs in the world, usually when we see him in that mindset, he is a great defender for Barcelona. Like we saw this under Xavi Hernandez. Do you guys not remember what was being formed a couple of months ago between Araujo and Gerard Pique? That type of duo is needed at Barcelona. And also Pique cannot be blamed for what he is being paid, because this type of money has been offered by someone who previously did manage this Barcelona club, which was Bartomeu. And so this type of hate and this type of slander that is going against Pique should not even be going to him in the first place, right? Because Pique, at the end of the day, when he did sign that contract that was going to be paying him a lot of money, he did not know what was going on behind the scenes. He did not know that Barcelona were being mismanaged. And so the fact that Pique has shown that he is motivated 100%, the fact that he does want to be and in his top physical form, we must respect that. We have to cheer for Pique, make him believe that he can deliver for this Barcelona squad, because that is what we should be doing. And when it comes to that 40 million euros in terms of like that payment for this player, of course I do expect that to be pushed back. I do expect Pique, like a great man that he is, agreeing with this deal to say, okay, let's push this back to another 2 or 3 years, whatever it takes, right? I just want this Barcelona club to be able to move within these next 2 or 3 transfer windows and not worry about what they do have to pay me, right? I do expect Pique to come in with that type of attitude. And so hopefully, right, this is the way that I am going to be concluding this video. Hopefully by the end of this season, and this is like my ultimate wish, if Laporta and Mateo Lemán can give us a defense, right, where our options is Pique, Araujo, Kounde, Christensen, and Eric Garcia, that would be world class. That we would be set for like the next 5 to 8 years, and especially for the now and for the future. So Laporta, Mateo Lemán, let's do this. Let's get to work. Let's make this happen. And whatever does happen, anything else that does come up that is new regarding the center back situation, we are going to be talking about it here in this YouTube channel. That is going to be wrapping up today's Barcelona daily news. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.